Hello people of the internet, here I am again today with another swatching, trying, playing with pens video. Hope you're all well. So, I bought these with a gift voucher that I got for Christmas, and I've just broken a nail. And when I bought them I thought there was 24 different colours. Now there are actually only 19 colours of these brush pens, so you get 5 of them again, which was not something I expected. Now these are the brush version of the Pen 68. Now the Stabilo make 2 different types of pens. They make these, which are the 88, which are the really fine liner ones. So they look like that, you know, like proper fine liners. I'm hoping that will eventually focus. There we go. So that's their fine liners, which are the point 88s. Then they do the point 68s, which I don't have any of, but they are very similar to the Tri Plus Colour 323s. So they have that type of nib. And then they make these brush ones, which have a brush nib. So their tip looks like that, like a brush. Quite exciting, aren't they? Which is why I wanted to try them. Like, I haven't ever bought any of the 58s, 68s on their own. I didn't feel there was any need, because I have all the colours of the Tri Plus ones, which are similar. So what I'm going to do, I have printed myself a swatch chart, which for some reason is a bit over that way, but hey, it still worked the same way. We can still use it for swatching, and I am going to swatch them. Now these pens do, we'll take out the duplicates first of all, which I think is those 5. The ones you get in duplicate are 58 lilac, 19 purple. Oof, that does not look anything like purple, does it? This one here, 51 turquoise blue, 41 dark blue, and 95 medium cold grey. So they're the ones that you get duplicated. So these are the colours. This is the swatch. Now going by the looks of things, now if you don't know, the colours on these pens are just the numbers really, but there is a chart online where you can look them up. So the 568 means it's a brush pen, and then the 19 is the colour. It then has a barcode on it for individual selling of, and then it has just the word Stabilo Pen 68 brush and a little brush logo. This is what the fine liners look like compared to them. Let me just move that out of the way to stop that focusing on it. So there you look, sort of the same. The 88s, the fine liners are called the 88, so they have this 88 and then 44. These are the brush version of the 68, so they have 5 for brush, 68, and then the colour. Okay, that's out of the way. We know what they look like. Pen wise, they're exactly the same. And you can tell the brush ones because they've all got white barrels, but with the correct colour lids. So this one I think is purple, isn't it? 19. Here we go. So this is purple. This reddy burgundy coloured lid one is purple, supposedly. Let's see how purple it is. Oh, they're actually really nice to colour with. They're really smooth. I'm going to use this in a colouring book as well after. So we're going to do a little swatch and compare like we normally do. Okay, that's number 55. I'm looking for Prussian blue now, so it's going to be one of these 3, I suppose. Prussian blue. feel really juicy. It's a really dark blue. It doesn't seem to peel up the paper much. Really juicy though. Right, next one is Light Flesh. Their colour order is very varied. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, that's a very orangey Light Flesh. If you want to see how these compare to their lids, they actually compare not too badly. Because that, even though it's called purple, comes out burgundy. Next one is Ultramarine 32, which is this one. Nice, juicy pens. Next is Light Green. There's looks like 3 or 4 greens in this pack. I can see 33 is this one. Yep. And then we have 36 green. This one is 36. Considering they've only sort of made 19 colours out of the, is it 48 or 60 colours that are available in the Stabilo pens, they've picked a, I thought they'd pick a more standard palette really. Next is Dark Blue. Is that going to be this one? See, this one's called Dark Blue and the lid is much lighter than that one. And it's not dark at all, is it really? You think that's Ultramarine, that's Prussian Blue, that's not exactly dark blue, but then again it's not a baby blue, is it? I guess it's more a Pacific blue. Leaf Green, as we know, is this one, 43. They're very juicy. Yellow, I don't think we need to check that one, but we will. Is that one, 44. The paper that I'm doing this on is 120 GSM paper, so we will turn it over at the end and see how it went through. Next one is brown. Let's see for that one, 89. No, on this one, yeah, 45. This one. That is not a bad one. Black. I want to keep them all alongside there because it's nice to see how much they match the lids, which, to be honest, are quite good on these. What's next? Carmine 48. That'll be one of these 2 red ones, I'm guessing. Carmine 48 is this one. It is a red. I guess it's a bit of a orangey red, but it is very red. Just shifty them along a little bit. This is dark red, 50. Lovely. And then what we got next? We've got turquoise blue, 51. That's this one. Nice colour that. Beautiful colour. Their lids do match really well. 55 is violet. That's this one. Oh, I've missed orange. I'm not expecting them to be in this random order. That is an orange. And then we've got 55, violet. Nice. then we've got 59 light lilac. Now I've only got 3 left, which are these 3. This one is randomly called light lilac. Just check it is, and it is 58, yep. Let's get these shifted over a little bit again so we can see what we're doing. Oh, 58 is lilac. 58 is lilac. There is no 59. Okay. Hold on a second. How is this going to work out then? Because this isn't 19 colours, is it? Well, we'll check. This is 89. Dark ochre. Nice light brown colour. And this last one is medium cool grey. Medium cold grey. Okay, so how many pens is that? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, so they're the 19 colours. And like I say, you get 5 duplicated in the 24 pack, and then in the 25 pack you get 6 duplicated. So they do really, really look like their lids. So let's just have a quick play with one of the brushy bits of it. Now I can't do calligraphy at all. I used to be able to, but I can do tests of the line variation that you can get out of it. So point, a bit more at an angle, really down on the thing. So quite like the way if I could do calligraphy, I used to be able to, I don't know where I've lost it from. Oh, that is about right, apart from the wrong flick there. Anyway, the line variation is excellent on these. Let's do a colouring book test. Okay, so these are the 3 colouring books that we always test in. I say always use, and if you don't know what I mean, there's a video that I made called The Best Pens for Using in Double-Sided Colouring Books or something like that. I'll link it up above, which I use these 3 books in, and then consequently when I've tested other pens I've used these 3 books to compare as well. Always got to have a swig of tea. Right, let's find the page where we have done multiple testing. Yeah. So our teas are Flair, Ahuhu, Pentel, Stedler, Supertips, Tombow. So where are we going to do? Maybe we've got to start in the inner circle. Yeah, I'm going to have to do inner circle, I think, and then we've got more time. So I do everything in 2 colours, red and the green. So I'm going to use the red, 50 dark red, 50. And the green, just a straight green, which was 36. So they're the 2 colours that I'm going to use. And I'm going to get my pencil so we don't forget, and I'm going to write here, I think, Stabilo brush. So let's get you in nice and close, and zoom you in a bit too. Okay, so I'm going to do these flowers. I want to do a bit of leaf as well. I'll do this leaf green. Okay. So they're lovely on this paper. Most pens are. This paper's really thick, carboardy and smooth. You can't feel like they're not pulling on the paper. So you could, it doesn't feel like they're gonna rip the paper up. They are lovely and smooth. These are nice. For water-based pens. Oops, went over the line. Don't tell anyone. Okay, let's get the green. Let's do these bits in the middle green. These are nice. They should make more colours of these. I've not used the Triplus, the Stabilo 0.68 normal ones, but these are really nice to use. Let's just do the little edge bit there. Okay, let's see if they went through the paper. Easy to spot these ones, nicely in the middle. So, oh, they did. They do, to be honest, they do feel juicy. They went through. So you can see where it was, and you can see a few little dots. Now that's unusual. There's not many pens that go through double-sided colouring. Does that mean on this test sheet when I did the swatching, I am dreading turning this over now, but oh yeah, they really did go over. This is 120 GSM, like I said. So yeah, they did feel really juicy. That kind of starts to put them out of the, I mean, they're lovely on there, but it starts to put these water-based markers out of the running for double-sided colouring books. Okay, that was in the Joanna Basford World of Flowers book. The next one is the Million Sloths Lulu Mayo book, which has barely decent thick paper, and as you can see on the other side when we do a test, not many go through. The ones that usually go through are the ones with the really rough tips, because they sort of scratch the paper and wet the paper at the same time. Okay, so we're going to do this leaf over here. Let's bring you down and do the leaf. Try to do a nice smooth run. Okay, came out quite nice. And just hold it up to the light so we can see where it is. It didn't go, there's a tiny little bit. Don't think you're ever going to see it. It's in them rings of that can. You won't see it, I don't think, but it has gone through a tiny little bit. You can see there. Has gone through a bit. You do have to be very careful. It's a nice smooth lay down though. Yeah. Okay, and now the one where everything goes through. This is the Cheapy Thin colouring book. The paper is really thin. It feels probably, it's not 80 GSM, probably 100 GSM. Might be 90. It's very thin. It feels like thin printer paper. We have one in here that's been coloured. There it is. Okay, so what we do is we just splodge a bit of green on and see how bad it goes through. And we'll do this corner here so it's nice and easy to see on the other side. So try not to go over the best as possible for the first bit, and then we do a second bit where we go over a little bit just to see how bad the two types go through. Okay, so there it is there. It's not as bad as some. There's one there that was really terrible, but yeah, it's not too terrible. I'm really surprised that it went through on that Joanna Basford one. Maybe I was a little bit heavy-handed. I don't know. Should I try a bit again? I mean, actually, I don't need to do it because we can see that it went through on this. Even the single layers, so they are just juicy pens. But I will just do one more flower in Joanna Basford's World of Flowers book, just to make sure that it wasn't me, you know, going over too much that did it. Staying, you know, not overlapping. Okay, so let's see. No, it still came through. I can still see it. It's not as bad. So you can see them ones through. And you can see, like I say, it's really hard for me to show because I'm trying to hold it up to the light and show you. Yeah, it's kind of there. I mean, it's not as bad. Not too bad. Okay, and I am sweating, so I need to take my cardigan off. My husband has clearly turned the heating on. So let's have a look. What do we think of these pens? I think they're really nice, actually. They're not mega cheap. Let's just take those two out. I do want to compare them to one of the fine liners. I didn't put no squidge behind it. 44, 24. This one must be 44 then. Yeah. So that's, let's bring it down. That's the brush. They are nice. And this, oh, the fine liners. If you're not used to fine liners, they are nice. So my final thoughts on the Stabilo brush pens is, number one, I wish they made all the colours because I really like the way they work. I've not tried the 68s standard point that are like these treatless ones, but I really like the brush ones. The way the brush works is really quite nice. They seem to be a lot of line variation. You get quite a lot of line variation, so you can do thick, thin, medium lines. Not really any pinks, is there? There's that one there that's called Lilac there. But it definitely, that light flesh is definitely a light orange, like a salmon colour. Really, really missing some pinks there. Yes, it's not a good representation of colour. Like the two reds are too close to each other. And there isn't a light, I guess they might bring out a pastel set or something. Anyway, yeah, a bit low on the colour range. I think there could be a better range of colours in from the 19 that they've selected to produce. There could be a pink, a better pink. There could be a light blue. So all in all, do I recommend them? I wish they made more colours. I wish they made more colours. And I also wish they wasn't quite so expensive as they are. These were £22 for 24 pens, which is about £1 a pen, which is quite dear for a felt tip pen. But anyway, just my opinion. I quite like them. I just wish there was more colours. So take care, everyone. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. Take care. Bye.